Thursday night, people of the internet. He is that dude named Brendan. I am that dude named Mike. What is up?
You said
No?
Thursday.
It's holy crap.
Friday night.
Friday.
It's Friday
It's
night.
Friday. So here's the thing, and I even had this whole thing planned right before we went live, right before the music ended. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna say something about like, it's even better than the show on a Thursday, the show on a Friday. And I was like, oh, I'll pump it up being on a Friday. And then I jump in and immediately say a line about it being Thursday.
Exactly. That's what
That's
happens
me.
when you get a Friday show.
I'm Mike.
I'm Brendan.
So what are you doing, dude?
I slept. I was kind of lazy today. Like, I won't lie. I need to build myself up to a little bit of the drinking. I wish I had some Red Bull and vodkas at the moment, but they say mezcal is an upper, so I'm gonna start with some mezcal. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of a lazy day. Gaming on Ghost of Yote a bit. There's a new game I want to play that has come out.
What game is that?
It's been out. I just hadn't given it a chance. It's another one that falls in that family, like The Quarry and the Dark Pictures anthology,
Okay.
those horror type games that I
Okay.
like. This is called The Casting of Frank Stone.
The casting of Frank Stone.
It takes place in the Dead by Daylight universe.
Okay.
And it's kind of a horror game with lots of branching endings and things like that.
I wouldn't have pictured that game having a huge amount of universe.
Yeah, Dead by Daylight.
I'm sure there's an explanation. I know there's probably an explanation, but I didn't know there was like that deep of a lore.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere around us. That's why every character is available and able to be sucked into the
This is
darkness.
a horror
into
game
that
he's
world.
talking about, where
Yeah.
you run around. You're either the killer or you're one of like four people.
They have
running around
added
to
a
escape.
They have added a 2 killer versus 8 player mode that they do every now and then to change. It's a little different.
Haven't they gotten really deep in like? They added Ghostface. They added Leatherface. They added Freddy Krueger. They added Jason. They added
no Jason yet.
We
think that's going to happen finally. Yeah, that's Ghostface.
Or not Scream.
The Onryo, the little girl from The Ring.
Yes, they added like. Did they add Jeepers Creepers?
They've added Chucky. They haven't added Jeepers Creepers. That's a thought that people.
That would be cool.
They added Chucky. They added the Xenomorph from Alien.
So what do you think of people kind of calling that the Fortnite mentality? People are saying that's what happened to Call of Duty. That Call of Duty is now like you buy a skin to be you buy like Homer Simpson. You buy Ninja Turtles. You buy like Bill Nye the Science Guy, like all of these different like characters.
This game is more. I swear, this cat, man. He does this on purpose.
He always waits till the show starts, and then the cat starts going crazy.
I'm gonna start locking you out of this room, and then that's just gonna make you go even crazier. Stop. The I think it's the perfect game for it.
Okay.
Now, Fortnite, you have Beavis and Butthead running around with guns, and Call of Duty, Beavis and Butthead running around with guns. You never really see that. This is looking for monsters and killers, and then people to play survivors. You only fall in one of those two categories, and it really is kind of made for it. Like they sucked Alan Wake into that world as a survivor. Now you got the two from Walking Dead, Michonne, and
you could like go into a lot of the franchises that are horror based, like Resident Evil, your Silent
They've
Hill.
got Resident Evil in there. They've got 2 killers from Resident Evil and a couple survivors.
I bet the Five Nights at Freddy thing would cross over really well, but that's already a video game.
They added Five Nights at Freddy.
They did?
Yes. Yeah, Trapjaw, is that his name?
I couldn't tell you. And I'm not saying that as a knock. I play a lot of. I've really gotten into Magic the Gathering, and like that's a huge thing right now. Is Magic the Gathering has like its universes beyond.
You keep explain the universes beyond and the new card that's coming. I'm gonna shut this door.
Well, and universes beyond is for you play Magic the Gathering with like a wizard. There's wizards and dragons, and it extends to sometimes aliens and space monsters and things like that. But it's primarily fantasy creatures. That's the main characters of Magic is like fantasy creatures. Universes Beyond is where it'll kind of stretch into. They did Assassin's Creed, Magic the Gathering. They just released Spider-Man. They did Final Fantasy this year.
And now they have a Ghost of
They
Yote.
do Magic the Gathering. They've got they have a whole PlayStation set coming out. So it's called the PlayStation Drop. There's a Ghost of Yote set. There's a Last of Us set. There's a God of War set. What was the other one? Hold on. Now I'm going to look this up.
Yeah, there was
But
a Ghost of
essentially-
Yote Atsu card. Atsu is the new protagonist in the game Ghost of Yote, female protagonist who lives several hundred years after the original protagonist from Ghost of Tsushima, who is Jin Sakai.
Okay, yeah. So, Ghost of Tsushima. You have Jin Sakai, the Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
They did a Path to Exile, which is a really cool card that like gets rid of stuff.
Okay.
Castle Shimura.
Castle Shimura. Yeah, that's
Which is
it's a big stronghold and a big story in the game.
That's one of those cards. How I told you, sometimes they do reskins. They take a card and they say, "Hey, it's this card, but we're calling it this."
Yeah, it's just wearing a different costume.
Yeah, it's like
today.
This
card identifies as
Igano Castle is Castle Shimura, which it just that way you know what power it had.
Gotcha. Yeah, Castle Shimura was the castle that you were trying to get Lord Shimura's castle back.
But they did The Last of Us. They did Horizon.
Horizon is supposedly some of the most beautiful graphics on any game that there is.
It looks super big and fun. It looks like it could be a good adventure.
I've never messed with it. Yeah, I'd like to check it out. And then there's like Horizon Zero Dawn.
So Horizon Zero Dawn, and that's the thing. It kind of extends into it's like dinosaur hunting / dinosaur
I think that's
taming. Horizon, there's something with big dinosaurs and monsters in that.
It's a science fiction action role-playing game series developed by Guerrilla Games and published by Sony Interactive. It is a world overrun by zoomorphic robots.
Okay, so they're robots.
It follows a young huntress living in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zoomorphic robots.
Zoomorphic robots. It looks like they made up their own little word right there.
It's set between the states of Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, California, and Nevada in the 31st century.
That's always it's always interesting when they try to say like it's these parts of America in the future. Like Fallout, it's like the middle of Nebraska and then Nevada and like Chicago.
Those places
and
already look like they've had Fallout.
And it's just like it's always so funny to see that happen. Like
Nevada's the perfect place. That looks
I kind of enjoy the escapism of like Grand Theft Auto is a made up version of a city. Like that's kind of fun. Like I wouldn't
Grand Theft Auto 4 really nailed Nico and New York. Like it really nailed New York, just like this last one really nailed LA, and the new one's gonna nail Miami.
Drive in circles around the city with no purpose for hours and just cruise to music and just do fun shit. Eventually you stop and run a gas station and rob it and just take off.
I was going to play some Grand Theft Auto on here and stream it for everybody, but I just have this fear that I'm going to get in the car and play music and it's going to get us a copyright violation.
I almost would be more worried about jumping into a GTA server and then next thing you know, you're in the server with the guy with the hover bike.
Yeah, that usually happens, but there's a way to prevent that now, that we have our own server and you can still...
Yeah, but I still want to... I want people. I want people. I just think that they need to get rid of that
doing
bike.
our work. We get four of us doing our work in there and doing our business.
Cool, but also if somebody wants to dance, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus.
Did I see you pour a drink?
Everybody has a hover... Yes. I went ahead and poured some mezcal.
I need to pour a drink.
In my... a B glass.
I've got a rocks glass full of ice. Make sure there's no water in there. And
how dare there be water in there?
Tonight are drinking a little bit of the Maker's Mark.
That's one of my favorites.
Shout out to soon-to-be parents, our friends Derek and Shelby. They had their baby shower the other day. We went to it and they did a raffle, and I won the
nice.
raffle. So I won this like basket of like this, a bottle of Jim Beam single barrel, and a bottle of Cruzan rum.
Nice.
It's like Jim Beam single barrels. That's some nice shit. But yeah,
I was a big
I still
winner
have
this
people
week
of that.
too. I was a
What'd
big
you win?
winner this week too. I won a $10 Gypsies gift card.
What the fuck is that on the card?
What
What is that symbol?
It was the number 10.
No, what's that symbol? I'm just looking at the art. Oh, okay. That looks cool up close. Like from a distance, I was like, "What am I looking at?"
Yeah. But got myself a little $10 gift card playing bar bingo. When was the last time you played bingo?
It's been a very bingo. I immediately my brain jumped to
B2.
bar trivia.
C13. Oh wait, no, there's not a C. There's B-I-N-G and O.
I was like 12 or 13.
Like everybody yells things out on different numbers. I was so confused. Like when they hit B12, everybody goes, "Take your vitamins."
See, I went to a church that had the board.
With 69 always
and
gets everybody.
He would press the button, and he would press a button on the board, and it would light up on these like lights. They had a big wooden board with light bulbs.
Yeah.
And he actually had like a little thing, so that way you didn't have to listen to him. You could see him. He would go like B25, and they weren't in like perfect order.
Well, it goes up on the TV. Like it goes up on the TV.
This place didn't have a TV. I'm talking about when I was 12 years old, and this was in the basement of a church.
Like they have definite cards, and they have game masters each week. An old friend of ours is a game master of it, and he has prizes, and then like it's okay. He's reading off numbers that he's being given because there are things like, okay, guys, this round, if you get bingo in under 10 balls or under a certain amount, you win a small TV that's being shown here on the TV. Blah 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 blah.
That's
like
cool.
You can win some other cool prizes. There was one round where they were like cover every square. Like what the fuck? One round where it's called broken frame, where you got to do the 4 corners and the 4 middles. So it's like a broken frame. You're not going for bingo. If you get bingo, fuck off. If you yell bingo, you get shamed by the entire bar, and Tom rings a bell at you. And yeah, so that was bar bingo. I found out that's a Thursday tradition at Gypsies. So I might start making that my new pre-podcast. Have myself one down there and play some bar bingo.
There you go.
Use my winnings.
There you go.
Come home and jump on the podcast and update you guys. They've got like the little cool orange stamp and green stamp, and you just stamp your little stamper. Yeah, so anywho, that was my day yesterday. Okay, that guy is dying on camera. Ladies and gentlemen, please notice as Mike dies.
Whiskey down the wrong pipe. We're good.
Whiskey down the wrong
Whiskey
pipe.
down the wrong pipe. I'm so glad it's Friday. I have such a long week. Normal work week. Helped and volunteered up at the school for a bunch of stuff. Now it's Friday. I'm off. I have a drink.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Hockey's on. Sabres, Leafs. Sabres just... Oh, no, Leafs just scored? Yeah. Leafs just scored.
Nice. It is probably difficult there. It takes a second to go. Which blue team is it?
Yeah, I just saw blue, and I was like, blue and white. Well, that could be okay. Just blue and white, no yellow. Okay, just blue and white.
Nice. So
but
what else? Have
they're
you been
still
doing?
behind by 1 puck, so we'll see. I've been watching a lot of different things. Did we talk about weapons last week?
We haven't, but I'll tell you what. I have a funny. You're talking about the show, the movie Weapons.
The movie Weapons, yeah.
Here's my thing about that.
Did you watch it?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
When I would like to. I don't. You know me. I don't watch a lot of horror movies. I play the horror game. I'm not a big fan on the horror movies. My idea of horror is, well, anyway, we'll talk about weapon. But I was watching YouTube one day, and a trailer for it comes on very early on. And it's one of the only times I never skipped the advertisement on YouTube. It
The
sucked.
advertisements are fantastic.
It sucked me in, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell is this horrifying?
The
Did
trailer
it
makes
live up to the trailer?
So
Okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna here's what I'm gonna say. I think myself and my wife were the only two people we know that feel how we feel about the movie. Everyone else I've talked to loves it, will
Okay.
recommend it up and down. I have very strong feelings the exact opposite direction.
Oh wow.
I I was blown away by the choice they made. Because this isn't spoiling anything. The trailer is about these kids that all run away, right? Like that's
Yeah.
kind of what these kids are running at night, and it's about
Yep.
these kids that disappear.
Yep.
The movie explains why.
Yeah.
You eventually learn the story.
Okay.
I'm blown away and almost like I feel like I'm being pranked
Really?
by the why, by the
I almost need
reason
to watch it just for that
behind.
reasoning.
Exactly. I need to know, like, is anybody else seeing what I'm seeing? Because like everyone's like, it's this, it's this, it's this. I'm like, okay, like that. That's what caused okay, like what? And I can't ruin. Oh, I don't want to ruin it for you, but just
Yeah.
when you learn the behind, the why, you're gonna know why I feel the way I feel. And if you're watching this and you've seen Weapons and you know why the ending and you know the whole reasoning behind it, oofa. And it's a metaphor. There's metaphors in there that you're going to pick up on for it being metaphors for certain things. And like, yeah, the metaphors come across.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oofa.
Okay.
And I watched another movie.
Okay.
The Dead Don't Die.
The Dead Don't Die.
The Dead Don't Die. It is what I'll say. It's a horror comedy in the vein of Shaun of the Dead.
Okay.
Set in America. It's not English. It's set in America. Okay, here's the cast. Hold on. Actually, let me pull up the cast real quick.
Well, while that's going on, I can show you something that's horrifying.
Yeah.
Check this
Here
out.
we go.
Heinz is releasing black mayonnaise. Would you use black mayonnaise? Sorry, you wanted horror. You just put yourself on mute to talk.
So here's the thing. Would I use this? It's probably tasty. Boo, spooky Halloween mayonnaise. That's not. Ooh, gross. Like I get it. It's just mayonnaise with food dye and flavors. Yeah, I'd try it. I bet black garlic mayonnaise is pretty good. It's like a garlic aioli.
Yeah, good point.
That's really all
Maybe
it is.
so.
Just like garlic aioli is really good. So I found the cast for this movie, The Dead Don't Die. So here's also, I kind of want to give you the synopsis. And here's the line: the greatest zombie cast ever disassembled.
Okay.
Here's who stars in this movie: Bill Murray,
Okay.
Adam Driver,
Okay.
Tilda Swinton,
Nice.
Chloe Savini, Danny Glover, Sarah Driver, Selena Gomez, Steve Buscemi, Tom Waits, Iggy Pop, Rosie Perez, Austin
Jesus.
Butler, who's the kid who played Elvis in the Elvis movie, and then it just kind of just goes into a bunch of actors, but like a very strong cast in a horror zombie comedy, and it was pretty good. It has some weird
The zombie
quirky
comedies that I've
elements.
seen, I like. Which would be Shaun.
I don't want to ruin
and-
the interesting part of it.
What was anything? What was the
I
other
recommend
zombie
it.
movie with the kid who had the rules and
Zombieland.
Zombieland?
Zombieland.
That was great. That had Bill
That was
Murray in it, and a
that's
great.
not my top of my list. That one's
Oh,
okay.
I
I
thought
understand why
Woody was
people
great
like
in
that.
there. That was a funny one. That was a
Mm.
funny one. No, Shaun of the
I
Dead's
get
at
why
the
people
top
like
of my
it.
list. Shaun of the Dead, I can't get over how
I'm an old
good.
school guy. I like my
love
old
that.
zombie movies. Most of the modern ones I think are all right. They're
Yeah.
okay. Return of the Living Dead. You can't beat that one. The punk rock zombie movie from the 80s where they're like half the kids are in the cemetery and then like the one kid's in the mortuary working with his buddy. Oh, what a good movie.
Well, for those of you interested in the postseason of MLS, Miami and Leo Messi is up 1-0 on Nashville. That is who we could possibly play in the next round. I don't know if you're familiar, Mike, but we made the playoffs with the number 2 seed, FC Cincinnati.
Which one's the Sue? Is that Messi?
That's Ronaldo.
That's Ronaldo. Did I do
Yeah.
it right? Sue.
He just, I don't know. He has a big jump that he does with it. But yeah, that's our
Sue.
playoff path. It's really freaking annoying. We have to start with Columbus there. We're in the upper right. Best
Columbus.
2 out of 3 with Columbus.
I see the Chicago. Hold on, let me identify some of these team names just by the line of the Chicago Fire.
Yep.
I'm looking for. Where's the St. Louis? What are they called?
St. Louis City.
Yeah,
They're
are they on there? They're on there. Oh.
They didn't make it.
Oh.
You got the new San Diego team. You got the Seattle Sounders. You got the Minnesota United, Austin FC, LAFC, FC Dallas, Vancouver FC, Whitecaps FC. Yeah, lots of FCs.
Like, of course, yes, FC Cincy. Go FC Cincy. The Chicago Fire logo is cool, though.
Right where it kind of looks like a fire patch.
Yeah, but it's also still kind of reminiscent of the like Chicago Cubs logo.
They actually won that play-in game against Orlando, who they're matched up against there, and they'll be playing the number 1 seed Philadelphia Union and the number 1 team overall.
A lot of like beer content I follow for some reason is a lot of dudes that are from Chicago.
Yeah.
So just by following their content, I see a lot of Chicago Fire content.
We made a banner when Chicago came to town that said, "Oh, it had a cow on it, and it said O'Leary's cow did nothing wrong."
Is that I don't get the reference.
You don't know the story of the cow that kicked over the lantern and started the Great Chicago Fire and burnt the city to the ground?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't jump to that automatically.
No, we deep dive some of our references.
Yeah, that's a deep one. I'm like, but
I don't deep cut.
I don't want to reference their city burning down.
We're letting the cow off the hook. But
good Lord.
Anyway, I found something this week for you.
What's
something
that?
I'm thinking about. I found a way to get you into the woods, my friend.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen? No, I found a way to bring comfort to the great outdoors for you.
Okay.
This is being advertised.
I mean, they exist. They're called RVs or cabins.
Nope. It's the crap strap.
That's soccer.
That's soccer. That's the crap strap. That's to make your pooping experience better. You remember how we talked and you didn't want to... I tried to keep a straight face as long as I could. Look, you can put like a little TV guide in the side pocket, and you can put your little notebook over there.
So here's the thing. I have I'm of two minds about this.
Okay.
Love the design. That's exactly what I would want to do.
That's some
strap something
support.
around my hips and my butt. Like your boy can just put his ass back and just like make himself into a seat if I've got that. But the two things that need to happen, first off, that cord better be strong.
It's a little tree too. He's not choosing a strong tree.
You got to think. I'm going to be holding it like this. I'm going to be pressing my feet into the ground because I'm probably going to be, if I'm shitting so hard, I got to hook up the crap strap. If I have to shit that bad that I have to use the crap strap, That's like 10. What do the kids say? 10. The kids say 10 toes deep. I'm 10 toes deep on this shit.
I just want
I
to get you
am
to say
gripping
crap
my
strap
feet.
several times.
I am pressing my boots into the dirt. Like that thing better be able to support not just support my weight. Like it needs to be able to be like a fulcrum point where I'm pressing. I'm going like the whole time. Like
Oh my God.
I'm just I'm pushing and screaming just the whole time.
Oh wow. Yeah, so I saw that this week and I thought about you. Those are the things that come across my eyes and I think about you there, Mike.
Put it back on the screen. No, put it back on the screen because I have
more opinions on the crap strap.
This bit's not over. I just this bit's not done.
No.
So here's the thing as well too that I want to make sure.
I want to watch you beat the shit out of this horse.
All right, hold on. So no, there's is that a hook on the side?
What do you mean a hook on the side?
Okay, there's over. I'm using my mouse so I can see it.
I know, right? I keep doing the same thing.
The green pocket.
Yeah.
On the side.
That's where you can keep your.
What is that at the top?
Book.
Is that a strap? What is that?
That looks like a receipt is coming out. I don't know why they would have that in the picture, but it looks like some paper.
Where's my toilet paper holster? That's
a
my
good
question.
point. I feel like you could put it. You should run the strap through it. Go up to the tree, come down a little bit from the tree, and you could run the strap through the middle of the toilet paper.
I think it needs just another long strap, a string with like you've got the roll of toilet paper, right? And the string and the hole goes through here.
Yep.
Just a string that goes through like 20 rolls of toilet paper.
Is that how many you're gonna need?
You wear like the Chewbacca. You just got them wrapped around your body like the bandolier, like Chewbacca. You're just strapped. Imagine like you're just a random hiker just going through the woods and you turn a corner and and it's me just foot gripping my feet into the ground, just ass out, bandolier of toilet paper, looking them. I catch them dead in the eyes. Just, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, we got to get you in nature, buddy.
No, it's not going to happen.
It would be so much fun.
Because what happens after I shit?
Well, hopefully. See, I'm usually not in nature.
I wipe. Shit. What do I do with that?
You're supposed to bury it in a cat hole.
Not doing that.
It's conservation.
It's gross.
I'm not usually in nature long enough. I'm not asking you to go on an Appalachian Trail hike and have to actually like poop.
My stomach doesn't know what the plan is.
Mm-hmm.
My ass doesn't know. It doesn't say like, okay, it's hike time. Okay. We'll calm down. We'll just chill. No. If it's time, it's time. 42. If it's time, it's time.
There you go, guys. What else are they talking about in the news this week? What do you got going on? Sports? What's going on?
Oh, can the Sabres keep them down? Sabres 5.
Sabres
Leafs
5.
3.
Oh, hope you took the over in that game.
2:40 left in the third.
Hope you took the over in that game.
Toronto just ended their power play.
The over under being 8. I would imagine it probably about 6.5 or so.
So I'm very and just thinking about pooping into the woods. I am very decisive about like, am I going somewhere where if I have to poop?
Oh my God. Well, you know my whole thing. I mean, I'm worse than you. You're just not in the woods. I'm not anywhere other than my place or somewhere I'm very comfortable. We had this discussion. Don't crap in my house, and I don't crap out in public.
So you won't poop in the woods?
I might if I had to. But
so you'll poop in the woods, but you won't poop at work?
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, how far are people away from me? How open is their stall? Do I have to hear them dropping one at the same time? No. I'm not in for that. No. I don't want to sit next to you and see your feet as you trimmer.
Are you a urinal peer or a stall peer?
I'm a urinal pooper. That's the thing. I throw people off.
Never let them know what you're thinking.
No.
Always keep them on their toes.
It's great to make eye contact the minute they walk in. Morning. Yeah, they love that.
All
No,
right, you walk.
I
You
pee
you
in the
walk in a
urinal.
bathroom. You walk in a bathroom.
Yep.
4 urinals,
Yep.
2 stalls.
Yep.
One guy's at the urinal. Stalls are empty. Where are you going?
The urinal, one urinal away from the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. That's weird to me. See, if there's already urinals and like the stalls are full, it's like, okay, I'm going for the stall every time. Every time. Every time. And I'm closing and locking the door. Like, don't go
That
in the
doesn't do
stall
anything. There's a crack
if
in the
you're
door.
not
There's a
gonna
hole under
close
the door. There's a
door.
hole over the door.
It
In fucking Japan, they have little
it
rooms
indicates
and like air
privacy.
conditioning and white noise machines.
That's why
so
you
you
need
don't
to
have
go
to
to
hear.
Bucky's. That's why you need to go to Bucky's. Their bathroom ceiling. Everyone's got their own little room.
I
You
might
have
poop at a
little
Bucky's for you
sanitizer.
then.
Oh my god! Please, would you? You have
Yeah,
to.
would you go in the woods?
No, that's not the same ask. Those two requests are not on the same level at all. Poop in the woods, poop in a Bucky's. Can I get beef jerky and like those sweet little like roasted nuts after the woods poop? No. I know you got like some kind of poop joke in there with roasted nuts.
No.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of something else we can cut to and how to segue into it. That's where I'm at.
Now I just need some Bucky's in my life.
We could talk about sports.
Well, right now, Sabres are hopefully about to run away with the rest of this game. 1:34.
How about the 100
Woo.
top athletes of all time?
Michael Jordan.
You think?
I mean, he's got to be on there.
What if I told you ChatGPT AI was asked, who are the 100 greatest athletes of all time?
By who? Who asked him?
I don't know. Somebody did.
Okay.
But this is the list. And look at number 1.
Michael Jordan.
There you go.
Number
Serena
1.
Williams 2, Muhammad Ali
Number
3, Usain Bolt 4, Lionel Messi 5.
Here's what I'll say. I don't know enough basketball to argue stats versus LeBron. I know that's the big debate.
They've got LeBron down at 11th.
I know that's the big debate, but here's the thing. Michael Jordan transcended basketball in a way no one's transcended a sport ever. He was like the national like spokesperson for fitness, the Presidential Fitness Council. I remember like
he transcended basketball like with
Space
the shoes,
Jam,
with
the
everything.
shoes,
Space Jam, yeah.
The history, but also like
Everybody
I
knew
remember
Michael. The commercials, Be Like Mike,
as a
the
kid,
McDonald's commercials.
There
Like
was
Mike,
McDonald's. He was the
like
subject
Mike.
of a Happy Meal. Like usually the Happy Meal was like G.I. Joe or Hot Wheels or like licensed branded things. But then I remember at one time as a kid, it was just like Michael Jordan. You can get a Michael Jordan like branded little mini tiny basketball. Like he was that huge. Like you just tell people put a Michael Jordan logo on it. People will buy it. And people were doing that shit all the time. Like the shoes, they literally a shoe company said like we just want to call them Jordans, and now like that's a thing. That's like the most popular shoe on the planet.
That silhouette,
man. So Michael Jordan's number 1.
Yeah,
as is makes sense. I'm looking through this list. There's a couple other names I'm looking for.
Who else are you looking for?
Pete Rose.
Oh, I don't know if Pete's going to be in the top.
Pete's probably not going to be on there.
He probably should be. Look, they have Ric Flair on there at 70. I just noticed that. Just behind Patrick Mahomes and just ahead of Oscar De La Hoya.
Shohei Ohtani is over Patrick Mahomes. I don't agree with that.
Shohei Ohtani, what he's done recently has never been done by baseball players ever. Shohei Ohtani is the greatest person to ever play the game, and I don't want to say that. He's the greatest player to play baseball.
This is from a Bengals fan. Is his career bigger than Patrick Mahomes' career in totality?
Patrick Mahomes isn't the greatest person to ever play football. Shohei Ohtani is the greatest person to ever play baseball.
That's crazy.
He's doing things that I saved the stat.
That's crazy to hear.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you that. Like,
All right.
what was
So
his? I had it the other day.
looking
He
through.
he's the only person to like. There was, oh, what was the stupid Shohei stat? I had it saved for this reason, and now I don't have it anymore.
What do you think of Khabib over McGregor and Ronda Rousey over both of them?
Ronda Rousey, maybe the way that she transcended a little bit and brought women's mixed martial arts to the forefront, maybe that's why we're also giving her that accolade. I would put Nurmagomedov over McGregor. I won't fight that one. I feel like even today, if they were to go, it's Nurmagomedov. The dude is scary good and scary good on the ground. I don't even know if he should be back there. Yeah.
Interesting choice in the middle in 37.
37, Mike Tyson.
38, Tyson over Foreman. And
Tyson
here's
over Foreman.
the question.
I can see that.
Okay, number 3. Number 3 is where number 3 should be.
Muhammad Ali, yeah.
I would put Tyson higher.
Put Tyson higher.
I think Tyson deserves to be higher. And
above
honestly,
Shaun White, the snowboarder.
Yeah, number 17 should be
Kobe's
way
30. Larry Bird's
way
28.
higher.
Magic
17
Johnson's
should be
ahead
way
of
higher.
Magic Johnson's ahead of Larry Bird and Kobe Bryant.
Wayne Gretzky should be ahead of. He should be ahead of Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
I think he is.
Bo Jackson did it in 2 sports, but Wayne was maybe the best to do it.
I think Wayne Gretzky should be ahead of. I think there's an argument for Wayne Gretzky above Cristiano Ronaldo.
I don't know about that.
Wayne Gretzky?
With the level that soccer's played on around the world and the amount of people that play it, and for him to be probably one of the top 3 ever, I'd say top 3. I mean, then again, Gretzky's also probably top 3 ever, but I don't know. It's an interesting debate. I mean, you could debate this all day long. I just thought it was a very cool little thing.
Who would you say is
up.
way too high? Who do you think is criminally high?
I don't know. I feel like it's insulting to say about anybody.
In the chat, hold on. I'm gonna call out a Bob chat. Or a Bob comment. I'm gonna agree with a Bob comment wholeheartedly.
Wayne
Gretzky over Tom.
Wayne Brady. Sorry.
Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady
over
bitch.
both of them. No,
Wayne Gretzky over Tom Brady all day, every day. Nothing, and that's not even trying to say that what Tom Brady is.
How many championships did Wayne win?
Wayne Gretzky.
I know. Okay.
How many video games are named after Tom Brady?
Only because Madden had it locked up.
Do you think in a world where the Madden license goes away, we get Tom Brady's NFL football?
No, it would be something. Who would it be if it wasn't Madden? It would probably be like the family of Vince Lombardi. This is Lombardi football, or I don't know. I would play that. I see some other interesting ones. The one that stands out to me is number 22 as well. Michael Schumacher. They've taken racing and Formula One into account here and stuff like that. So this is
Magic Johnson and Larry Bird are interesting spots. Larry Bird, it's interesting Larry Bird is that low.
At 28.
Yeah, and him and Mike and like, oh man, seeing some of the names like Nadia Comaneci, like
gymnastics.
To be quite honest, that name should probably be higher on the list. Like that's if we're talking about who excelled their 10? Sport to the highest, yeah. Like we're talking about that. Like Kelly Slater's cool on there. I think Kelly Slater's in a good spot.
Yeah.
Let's see, Mia Hamm, Carl Lewis, Kobe. I think Kobe should be higher than that, and I'm not the biggest basketball guy.
But are you putting Kobe higher than Bird, or you think Bird should also be higher along with Kobe?
I think Kobe's higher than Wilt Chamberlain.
You think Kobe's higher than Wilt Chamberlain? Wow.
Overall?
Yeah. Is Wilt Chamberlain the highest of all the basketball players? No, Michael Jordan.
No, Michael Jordan.
And then LeBron is 11th.
Let's see. Roger Federer is an interesting choice at number 7.
He was the man in tennis, and like I don't know if there's anybody. He's on that
Phelps,
level, like
Pele,
for a
LeBron,
solo sport. Met Roger
Diego
Federer. Good
Maradona.
guy. Diego Maradona. Maradona. Oh, he's a hell of a.
Why am I drawing a blank?
He's a soccer player,
Oh,
Argentinian. There's
that's why I'm drawing a
there's a
blank.
great documentary on him and his coke habits.
Jackie Joyner Kersey, Bo Jackson, Martina Navratilova belongs on this list in the upper echelon.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth, Simone Biles. Simone Biles belongs on the upper echelon. Jesse Owens, Schumacher. So I'm not looking at this list and seeing anybody that I'm like, that name shouldn't be on the list. I think I personally could be like, oh, you move people up and down and around and shit.
Yeah.
But like, there's nobody where I'm like, they don't belong in here. Like,
End of
I
the
think
day,
Pete Rose
it's not
not being
too
on
bad of
here
a
is
list.
weird.
Yeah, maybe so for the hits. I mean, he is the hit king.
And here's the thing: if we're talking top 100 athletes,
Oh, we have a problem. We have a problem. Can you look at number 25 and number 57, please?
Why is he on there twice?
That's a good point. I don't
Wait,
know.
wait. Look at 44.
Who's 44? Wilt Chamberlain. Wait, he's on there 3 times? Wilt Chamberlain's on this list 3 times?
This is why you can't ask AI to make your top 100 athletes of all time list. Hold on.
But we have talked about this for how long before?
Now I'm wondering, like, who else?
I think it's just Wilt Chamberlain 3 times. The AI is like, he's not top 10, but he is like 57th, 44th, and 25th.
They replaced Carl Fogarty with John Fogarty. No. Manny Pacquiao, Wilt Chamberlain, Martina Higgins, Wilt Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Jackie Stewart.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Jackie Stewart, Wilt Chamberlain.
But anyway, that was ChatGPT. Top 100 athletes, with 3 of them being Wilt Chamberlain.
There's some kind of joke in there about like he slept with so many women, he's on list 3. There's something in there.
My browser has lost connection to my camera. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Myself and the people can't see you. Can if the audience can hear Brendan? Oh, he went away. He went away.
I am back.
He's back. He's back.
I just need to click. There we go. Hey, I'm back. Anyway.
I need a beer.
You need a beer? I'm going to have a seltzer.
I have a pumpkin beer. We're keeping it Cincinnati as fuck. It's the week before Halloween.
Is it from, let me guess. You're not going to go mainstream. You're going to try and get me on this one. It's not going to be Rhinegeist or Mad Tree. I don't know.
Taft's Brewing. I think I've had this one.
Oh, is this the Frisch's?
Yeah, Frisch's Pumpkin.
Frisch's Pumpkin Pie.
Which, nothing more Cincinnati as far as a dessert goes than a Frisch's Pumpkin Pie at the holidays.
Didn't you always love, as a kid, when you went into Frisch's, the rotating thing of pies?
The pie slices always on the case before you walked in.
Rotating, yeah.
Yeah. I growing up, man, I 100% always loved Frisch's. Delicious food. I love a good salad bar. The little cheese. I was a little sucker for like, oh, let me get some cheese cubes. And like, it was a dessert almost to get like the yogurt with the blueberries in it and stuff.
I never understood Jell-O on a buffet. Jell-O cubes on a buffet.
Real little kids, like toddlers. Like that's for kids. You got to sit at the little high chair.
Maybe.
No, maybe. Like if I have
grandpa,
if he wants it, but a kid 5 and under, I'm like, let's say I have a kid 5 years old or under. I'm walking up, I'm getting them cheese cubes, fruit, those little Jell-O cubes. I'm getting them anything that's little that they can pick up and eat whole without choking. And that Jell-O is 100% something I'm putting a couple scoops on of. Absolutely.
Oh, great. Let's save the children. Okay, you gotta
It's
go.
not save the children, it's feed them so they shut the fuck up so I can eat my salad.
Okay, interesting.
That's what
Sorry.
it is. You got to
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
And here's a little bit of parents out there. You'll feel me here in this moment. There's a good portion of going out and selecting a restaurant that is about let me make this smaller human be quiet for like 30 minutes. Like that's
Having a
just all I
honeydew
want.
pineapple.
If they're eating, then they're not talking or screaming or throwing things. So I'm just going to give them some food. So it's very important to be like, I need to make sure they're going to eat whatever we get so I can eat.
I got you.
But now my kid's a teenager, so I don't have to worry about that as much.
I don't have kids. I have a cat.
Yeah. Which you just open the can and you can walk away.
It's not always a can, but he does know the sound of a can.
There's something magic. I love that I can open the can and they're
They
anywhere
come
in the
flying.
house and they just know. Oh, it's the best thing with a cat. It's the best thing.
Now, did you play Fallout much?
So I've started like 2 or 3 Fallout games. Have I gotten into those Fallout games very deeply? No.
Well, this is something this week that's quickly being talked about. Well, not a whole lot. Nerds are talking about this. People like us. But you will now be able to get Nuka-Cola.
So I've seen this come out, and this falls into that category where ready for it.
What's that?
This isn't for me,
Yep.
but more power to you. If you love this, I hope you get every bit that you want.
Yeah, this is if you ever wanted to try Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla, I won't judge you if you have, despite the fact that everything we hear about these drinks in the Fallout game is supposed to put us off of them. They're so iconic. We now have our curiosities. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. They're
That's fair.
coming out from the Jones Soda Company. It will include Nuka-Cola Grape, Nuka-Cola Quantum. The multi-pack has 4 of each flavor, and according to images online, it will set you back $19.99.
So that's 12 sodas for $20. Okay, for like a fancy,
soda,
novelty
or a
soda, that's
collector's item.
not terrible. That's not
And
the worst price on the planet. And as I said in chat, like Jones, they don't make terrible products, so I'm sure it's not going to be like, you're not going to be like, oh, it's not for drinking, it's only for looking at. It's probably going to be decent soda.
Yeah,
I'm not a soda guy, so it's not for me either way.
I gotcha. And people will probably save 1 of each flavor, just like as a like collector's item on their shelf or something.
Yeah,
like that.
That's something that's always I try to do, but like next week on the show, I have the idea of I have a pumpkin energy drink I've been saving, but like
a pumpkin energy drink.
Yeah, but saving beverages.
What has been your favorite and least favorite pumpkin?
Flavor?
Or what has been your favorite pumpkin that you've had so far? Have any of the pumpkin things just been okay? That's really good.
So that's hard. Okay, that's a loaded question. So, like pumpkin anything.
I mean, of the beers that you've been having on the show and stuff like that you've tried, I mean, are any of these?
So the Frisch's is really good.
The Frisch's is good? Okay.
Pumpkin's always a go-to, though. If you want a good one, you're never going wrong with Pumpkin.
See, I thought Pumpkin was a little too much and intense.
Schlafly Pumpkin is delicious. But I think every pumpkin beer is too intense in one direction, and I think that's kind of okay because it's not you're not supposed to drink pumpkin beer all year.
Yeah, thank
it's
God.
like it's like just during the fall you're drinking this fun, sweet, spicy beer. You were talking about saving beverages, and sometimes I just always like to remember and point this out that I have this. When I was younger, I found this in a Meijer grocery store, and I've hung on to it since I was like 14 or 15 years old, maybe 16.
Really?
This is an energy drink. See how dented up that lid is and how banged up that lid is?
That is a well-beaten lid.
You can kind of see some more of the dents on the side, but this is a special energy drink sponsored by a celebrity. This is Steven Seagal's Lightning Bolt. Steven Seagal has his own energy drink called Lightning Bolt, a natural energy drink packed with vitamins and exotic botanicals, and it has his signature. So, get charged. This long-lasting energy elixir is made with ingredients from all over the globe. Tibetan goji berry, Asian cordyceps, B vitamins, ginseng, guarana, sweetened with all natural, imported, organic, evaporated cane juice crystals. Oh, I never noticed, it has a website on here. Lightningdrink.com. Hold on.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Is this still around?
That can't be good at all.
Lightning drink. Lightning
drink.
Drink.com. Oh. Go to lightningdrink.com.
Why?
I just want to know if it does the same thing.
All right, we're going to go to lightningdrink.com. Hang on 1 second, folks. Sorry. I was working on something.
Maybe just go on your phone. I just want you to see what it pops up.
Okay.
Lightningdrink.com.
And while that's happening, for those of you in the chat who might not be aware of who that superstar celebrity Steven Seagal is.
Oh, yes, Steven Seagal. That's Steven Seagal now. This is Steven Seagal. Look at his face here.
Rico Suave. Look at that.
That's Steven Seagal on this energy drink can. No, but I've had this energy drink can for
What was the website again?
Lightningdrink.com. Oh, there's a phone number. Hold on.
Lightningdrink.com. It
There's
took
a
me
phone
to
number.
it took me to a freaking me to a game page.
Yeah. Like a weird
It's been taken over by you probably just put so much spam.
It's like
on
a
my phone.
weird Saudi Arabian gambling site or gambling game. No, there's a phone number.
I like the comment in the chat. I bet it tastes like sweat and failure.
For more information, hold on. Let's call this number. Hold on. It's 1-866 Lightning Bolt. Lightning BLT.
Are you going to call that
BLT.
right now?
Look. It has a phone number. 1-866 Lightning Bolt.
LTNG BLT.
All right, so
LTNG BLT.
So, hold on. Let's do this. 866 L.
This is what we do.
T.
Now. We just
N. G. B.
Hi, I'm Steven Seagal.
T. Actually, hold on. Let me back this up.
No. You
Star 67.
Okay.
Star 67. 866 L T N G B L T.
I can't believe.
Sorry, the toll-free number you have dialed is unassigned.
But if you want to fight Steven Seagal, you can come over to my house right now.
No, what would be really funny is if it was just him.
It was his voice.
Sorry, this no, I don't have a Steven Seagal impression.
I don't think anybody got a Steven Seagal impression.
I don't think he made one. But anyway, I can't imagine if there's an excess supply of those anywhere in the world. I'd love to get my hands on a fresh one. There's always the idea. It's not
going to be fresh if it's that old.
There's always the worry that one day I'm going to have too much to drink.
And you're going to drink that?
And I'm going to open it. I'm going to drink it.
It's going to be funky.
It's going to be the reason if it's ever just turns into one dude in a hat. Mike drank the Seagal. Mike drank the Steven Seagal.
I'm that dude named Brendan. That was that dude named Mike.
Yeah, he had Seagal. And now he's gone. Now he's Seagal.
He got Seagal.
He had a Seagal. Now he's Seagal.
Oh, jeez.
That should have been the name of the episode. Seagal.
See, that's the difference in when we name the episodes before and after.
I always just mix something up that I think is going to be clever. Sometimes it works.
No, sometimes
the Taylor Swift one was good. The Taylor Swift title was
Life
well
of a
received.
Show, dude.
Life of a Show, dude. That was fun.
That was fun.
Because it could just be
I made
current.
it funny.
I made it funny. Ha 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 ha. Are you a Ninja Turtles guy? Were you a Ninja Turtles kid?
I did enjoy the Ninja Turtles.
What was your? I've never learned this. What was Kid Brendan's action figure? What was your? Who was your superhero action figure character? Like,
I had a lot of. I always had wrestlers with. I remember the oldest I was with toys. I remember I still had wrestlers.
okay.
Wrestlers lasted me the longest, but I had everything from Mask to Voltron to a lot of GI Joes.
We're only
it would
about
probably be
3 years
wrestlers.
apart, so like we probably had a lot of the
I did have some
same-
Ninja Turtles. I had like the Ninja Turtle.
See, I was wrestling
van.
figures, Ninja Turtles, a little bit of GI Joe. Like I had I had a few GI Joes just so I could play with my friends who had GI Joes. I just had
Gotcha.
like 2 or 3 because a couple of my friends had like all the GI Joe shit.
Yeah.
But you always want to show up with a couple of your own. So like I'd be like, I'd get a couple on the cheap. I had GI Joes. I didn't even really care about who they were. I remember I had like the
My
space.
favorite were the twins,
scuba
Tomax
guy.
and Zaymont.
Oh, Tomax and Zaymont were the best characters.
They were
And this is
great.
me talking like I have a Cobra from GI Joe tattoo.
That is awesome.
But I sit here and I'm like, GI Joe's okay. But there was a point when I was younger when I was like, oh, it was the coolest thing ever. I was really into the comic books and
You
the
ever
movie.
had that moment where, and this isn't nowadays, Mike, because nowadays Mike is married and stuff like that, but I'll never forget a moment I had on a date where I had this moment that I went, you might be too young for me. And it wasn't that big of an age difference, a couple years, but I remember we were watching an episode of Family Guy and you showed me your tattoo and it reminded me of it. There's an episode where in the chair, Cobra Commander spins around and says, "You'll never get me, Joe," and shoots off through the ceiling. And I laughed, and there was no laugh next to me. And I went, "Do you know who that is?" And she went, "Some ninja." And I'll never forget going, "Hi, might be too old for you." And it was only like a year or two, but like, damn it, you better know who Cobra Commander is, for Christ's sake.
I've had that happen in like friend group situations where you're like the oldest person.
Oh,
Never
yeah.
had it happen in like the dating realm or anything like that when I was younger.
What do you
but,
mean
like,
you didn't have a Sammy Davis Jr. album? You sons of bitches.
More like I remember hanging out with friends and like a comedian will reference like something and I'll get it.
Yeah.
And they won't get it. Either because the subject is too old or the person would make a joke about like something that kids our age didn't pay attention to, like politics or like history or some crap like that.
He-Man's a good shout out. I had some He-Man.
I had wrestling figures. I had a little bit of the original He-Man. My mom was always really good about like on Christmas, like what was the new hot like action figures that I wanted.
Yeah.
So like I would like one year I got all the Double Dragon, made a cartoon, and then they made action figures, and I had all the Double Dragon. One year, like Masters of the Universe did like a relaunch where it was like He-Man. It was called like He-Man, like, but basically it was like futuristic He-Man. It was like He-Man, but in space. And it was like that
He-Man
one.
in space. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. But ooh, that pumpkin beer is almost ready to rock. So
So,
it is about an hour into the show.
about
You
an
wanna do a
hour
shot?
in. I think we could do a shot. Oh, wait. I left mine in the other room. I'm going to have to just do a shot of something that I have here next to me.
All right, so I have a shot glass that's been chilling. Here's what I can do.
Chilling like a villain.
Do I do
Do you
a
do?
shot of pour a shot in a shot glass, or do I do the Joe Gambino?
Oh, the Joe Gambino!
Joe Gambino! All right, we're gonna close the show out with some
Oh, you
Joe
gotta do some-
Gambino this week.
Explain what the Joe Gambino is there. I'll get
So
my
we've been
shot
talking
bottle.
about this a
I have
few
little
weeks in
bottle.
a row.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
Joe
grab your
Gambino.
stuff.
Hey, come in the alley. I'll show you what I can do to you.
You come in the alley, and I'll come in your alley.
Oh my God, that was
No, but this
aggressive.
is some King Cake rum liqueur. This is only a 17% alcohol by volume rum liqueur. Joe Gambino's Bakery. You can see it's very New Orleans. It's got the king cake there with the little baby and like the little like parade and Joe Gambino's Bakery, the king cake. Let me look. Is there a little story? No.
Hey, who's Joe Gambino?
So you know how you look on the side of liquor for the story and the history of it? I flip it over. I go, okay, here's the
It just
story.
says, go fuck off. You don't get to know about Joe Gambino.
I turn to the side to read the story. You know what it says? Okay, here's what it says. Government warning. According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because like the only text and story on here is that don't drink this if you're pregnant because Joe Gambino don't want to get sued. Don't get Joe Gambino in trouble.
Oh, there's
It
a couple.
says Caribbean rum, real dairy cream, natural and artificial flavors. Does this expire?
Here you go, Mike. Mike, that's Joe Gambino.
That is not Joe Gambino.
That is Joe Gambino.
There's no way.
The rise
There's
of influencer.
no
New York
way.
Italian influencer Joe Gambino embodies the cultural fusion of the city's grit and Italian heritage, captivating audiences worldwide. Who is Joe Gambino? Big Joe Gambino can refer to a few different individuals, including hip hop artist, the real Big Joe Gambino, an actor and influencer, or potentially a name associated with figures in organized crime, although the latter is less directly supported by the search results for the specific name, Big Joe Gambino.
So it's from Joe Gambino's Bakery and Cocktail and Sons. All right, so
Wait. In the chat.
my mom used to work for Joe Gambino. He held me as a baby.
We need to have a talk. She is from New Orleans. She's from where that's from. This Joe Gambino is a New York Italian guy. I feel like the Joe Gambino you're talking about.
But
is more New
you
Orleans
said,
based.
but you said something that it's like a name, like it's something you said about like how it refers to things.
Big Joe Gambino can refer to a few different individuals, including the hip-hop artist, the real Big Joe Gambino, an actor and influencer, or potentially a name associated with figures in organized crime, although the latter is less directly supported by the search results for the specific name, quote, Big Joe Gambino.
So maybe
He's
it's
the
also
actor
like a
and
term.
influencer. He appears on the Growing Up Italian podcast.
Yeah, I've seen the influencer guy that you shared a picture of.
Yeah.
But I guess we need to get more stuff from Joe Gambino's Bakery, and we need to start tracking this down. But well, actually, let me drink this before I say that. What are you doing a shot of?
I got some Screwball.
You screwball! Don't tell me that. You screwball.
Screwball peanut butter whiskey.
Woo! Peanut
Not-
butter whiskey, king
not the-
cake rum.
Biggest fan, but
right.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the thought of peanut butter whiskey, if you don't mind me saying that. It's not that I'm not a fan. Oh, wow, that's very peanut butter.
What is that?
What do you mean, what is that? You don't seem happy. Hey, a little bit of Joe Gambino in every bottle. Yeah.
It smells like Joe. There's a little Joe Gambino in
That's
there.
mafia sweat. You're going to enjoy it.
That's not their sweat. That sounds like somebody rang out his fucking tracksuit.
Somebody rang out his tracksuit.
Oh God! Hold on. No, and my reaction isn't because the smell is rancid or gross or disgusting. It's just
in case Mr. Gambino's watching.
this smells like it's going to be a sweet, sweet, sweet endeavor. Like this smells intensely sugary. Oh my goodness! Like that's why I'm reacting the way
This
it's
smells like if I had a peanut allergy that I would die.
You probably will. Cheers.
I mean, 100%. Yeah.
Joe Gambino.
Oh, very syrupy. Oh. Yeah. What you thinking?
Hey! Hey, Joe Gambino. No, not bad. Here's what I'll say.
It wasn't overly sweet.
So, and king cake, I guess, really, when you break it down, it's a cinnamon roll, like that. The flavor profile, because it's like
A king cake
eggy,
is a
fluffy
sweet,
cake, cinnamon,
oval-shaped cake.
icing.
often
Good.
braided, that is traditionally eaten during the Mardi Gras season. Made from brioche or sweet roll dough filled with cream cheese and other fillings.
Yeah.
And it's made purple, green, and gold sugar.
Is there
A
cinnamon?
small plastic baby is often hidden inside, and
I feel like
whoever
there's a lot of
finds it
cinnamon.
is said to have good luck and may be responsible for hosting the next party. So they hide a little baby in it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if it's like the idea of are you I don't know if you're supposed to like is it break it open and hopefully you find the baby, or don't bite into the baby, like because the second one's terrifying.
Don't
Terrifying.
bite into the baby is my new favorite phrase that we've
There's a
said on this
plastic baby
show.
in the cake. Don't eat the baby. Welcome to Italy. Like,
Don't-
what the fuck is that?
Joe
Or,
Gam-
welcome to New Orleans and Joe Gambino. Like,
You know what that is? That's Baby Gambino.
You don't have a baby Gambino cake. You bite the baby, we shoot you in the face. Like,
Actually,
what the
here,
fuck
here,
is that?
here- I just found this. I'm getting more and more proud of how quick I can get these pictures up, but nope, that's Steven Seagal again.
That's Joe Gambino right
There
there.
we go. Imagine that. How's that appealing? There's a little baby in my cake.
So do they bake it with the baby in there?
No, I wouldn't. Wait, that's a good point.
Because that's a plastic baby.
Yeah, that's a good point. The baby's plastic. How can that bake inside that cake?
Wouldn't it melt?
I would feel like it melts.
Because that isn't cooked inside of that. That particular image, they just walked up and stuck a baby in a slice of king cake.
They stuck a baby in a king cake.
Which honestly, that's the way. If you're gonna serve me king cake and for the tradition of New Orleans and king cake, serve like take a slice, stick a little plastic baby in it that I can just immediately take out and put aside and get rid of, because that's I don't understand the tradition. I'm sure it's a beautiful history, but it's fucking weird.
Asking AI. No, you do not bake a plastic baby in a king cake. You hide it inside after the cake has been baked and cooled. Baking the plastic can cause it to melt or crack, and it poses a choking hazard if not properly inserted. Yeah, I like
Dot,
that
dot,
word,
dot.
inserted.
Wilt Chamberlain.
The person who finds the baby is said to have good luck and traditionally responsible for hosting the next party. You would find the Wilt Chamberlain one in every piece because he's so big. He's a big motherfucker.
Hold on. So the point is who finds it hosts the next party?
Yeah, and they got to make the next cake. I saw that in the chat, actually, that if you get the baby, you have to buy the next cake.
Oh, okay, I'll buy the next cake. I thought you meant like make and
Or
host.
you could make the next cake,
fuck
maybe.
that. No, fuck that. I'll spend the $25 to $30 for the fucking cake.
I want to know. Oh, in the 1940s, a baker named Donald Ettringer solidified the baby in the cake tradition when a traveling salesman approached him with an offering of small porcelain dolls. Ettringer began baking these porcelain dolls into his king cakes to symbolize baby Jesus, and the tradition was born. When he ran out of ceramic babies, he followed the lead of his fellow New Orleans bakers and switched to plastic. Bakers haven't looked back since.
So I want to lean into my original assessment and based on that image, it's very cinnamon rolly.
Yeah.
It's very cinnamon roll-esque, but bring that picture back up.
Picture back up.
Here's my one.
Yeah, looking underneath
concern.
the baby, that looks like cinnamon inside there.
Here's my one concern. That's a lot of that sugar, crystallized sugar.
Oh, that looks delicious, brother.
Nah, I wouldn't want that sugar. I'd probably like try to like shake that sugar crystals off of there,
Yeah?
because that's like the icing is enough sugar for me personally. Like I
You
feel
don't
like
want-
the crystal sugar pretty, but
You
I
don't want
need
sugar on top of your sugar on top of
Yeah,
your
like-
cake with your cinnamon.
right?
In it?
Yeah, let me put some sugar on this cinnamon roll.
Let me put some
'Cause
sugar
essentially
on
that's
this
what it
sugar
looks
on
like. It
this
looks like a
sugar.
big cinnamon roll.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm in.
Mhm.
Nice.
So we
It's
talked
been a
about
fun
King
Friday.
Cakes.
We talked
Yeah,
about
it's a
King
good
Cakes.
Friday.
We talked about FC Cincinnati's in the playoffs. I'll be going to the game on Monday. I'll have an update for you next week.
Make sure that you like, subscribe, follow. Go to two dudes wearing hats on Instagram. You can also go to where's the gimmick? Where's the gimmick? There's the gimmick. You can go to that QR code right above Brendan's head there. Make sure you scan that. That'll take you right to the Instagram. Follow us there. Like, subscribe on YouTube as well. You can go to 2DWH. That'll take you right to the YouTube channel. It's been a good Friday.
It has been a good Friday. It's not Good
100%.
Friday, but it's been a good Friday overall.
It's been a good Friday for us on Not Good Friday. Yeah, I've had a couple drinks. Now I'm like, where the hell's the fucking
Should we
music?
do some gaming, or are we gonna maybe wait until another time? We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I
we might-
come back with some gaming. We'll figure it out. You guys have a great week. We'll see you next week. Thursday, right? Probably.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining in, YouTube, Twitch, everybody.